Law enforcement and public safety officials repeatedly declared the Palisades fire on Thursday as the most destructive wildfire in Los Angeles history, a claim that became even more credible as the historic blaze continued to spread on Friday. According to a CAL FIRE update released at 1:57 a.m., the fire had spread to 19,978 acres. The fire ignited Tuesday morning and, aided by historic Santa Ana winds, quickly spread through residential areas and downtown Pacific Palisades. These areas are now almost completely destroyed, leaving thousands homeless. Over 5,000 structures were destroyed, including an unknown number of homes and businesses. The damage is estimated in the tens of billions of dollars. At least 10 people have died in Southern California due to several raging fires. The evacuation order extended across all of Pacific Palisades to the Pacific Ocean and included Santa Monica, Malibu, and Topanga areas. Residents and businesses in Calabasas remained under evacuation warning on Thursday. The cause remains under investigation. A man was arrested on suspicion of arson near Woodland Hills Thursday afternoon, but it's not yet clear which of several Los Angeles area fires he might potentially be linked to. He was taken into custody after local residents allegedly saw him attempting to start a fire. Fire crews finally managed to make progress fighting the Palisades fire on Thursday. After 2 days of zero containment, authorities raised containment to 6% as winds calmed enough to allow aircraft and helicopters to fight the fire, along with more than 3,000 firefighters. The Palisades fire continues to spread upslope driven by wind and topographic factors. Short-range spotting is still being observed, the CAL FIRE bulletin stated. Typical mid-January conditions are expected Saturday. Light to moderate Santa Ana winds are expected Sunday through mid-next week. Tuesday could see stronger winds. Critical fire weather conditions will continue to be likely through next week. 3 award ceremonies scheduled for this weekend were postponed. Next week's Oscar nominations were delayed, and tens of thousands of Los Angeles residents were forced to evacuate their homes and await news about whether their homes survived the fire, some of them the city's most famous residents. Over 180,000 people are also under evacuation orders in the metropolitan region, from the Pacific Coast to Pasadena, and this number continues to change as new fires emerge. On Wednesday, a fire in the Hollywood Hills engulfed the hills near the famous Hollywood Bowl and Dolby Theater, where the Oscar ceremony is held. This fire was largely contained without damaging the Hollywood landmarks. Here's how the fires are affecting Los Angeles celebrities and the entertainment industry. Celebrities like Crystal and his wife Janice lost their home in the Pacific Palisades area, where they had lived for 45 years. Mandy Moore's home in the Altadena area, about 30 miles east of the Palisades, was severely damaged and uninhabitable. But she stated Thursday after inspecting her property that the main structure of our house is still standing. Jeff Bridges and his siblings lost their family home in Malibu due to the wildfires, according to his publicist. Grammy-nominated R&B singer Jhené Aiko reported losing her home in the Los Angeles area fires. On Wednesday, Hilton posted a news video on Instagram and reported that it included footage of her destroyed Malibu home. Carrie Elwes, star of The Princess Bride and numerous other films, wrote on Instagram Wednesday that his family was safe, but their home burned in the coastal Palisades fire. Jamie Lee Curtis, who was among the stars evacuated due to the Palisades fire, says she and her family pledged to donate $1 million to create a support fund for those affected by the fires in and around Los Angeles. The fires have disrupted Hollywood's carefully organized award season. The AFI award ceremony, which was set to honor films including Wicked, Honora, and other season contenders, was scheduled for Friday. The Oscar nomination ceremony is also being postponed until January 19th, with the Film Academy extending the voting window due to the fires. The flames engulfed part of Palisades Charter High School, which has been featured in many Hollywood productions, including the 1976 horror film Carrie. the 2003 remake of Freaky Friday, and the TV series Teen Wolf. The Palisades fire also destroyed the historic ranch house owned by Hollywood legend Will Rogers. It was among numerous destroyed structures in Will Rogers State Historic Park and Topanga State Park. The historic Topanga Ranch Motel, built by William Randolph Hearst in 1929, also burned down. Rogers Ranch, built on land he purchased in the 1920s, occupied about 359 acres in what is now called Pacific Palisades. It included a 31-room ranch house, stable, golf course, and riding trails. His wife donated it to California State Parks in 1944.